Hello there folks and welcome to our latest gameplay video. This one's Dead Rising 4, Dan. I'm Rich Walker, he's Dan Webb. I just said his first name, but you're going to get both names. Dan and Webb, he's Dan Webb.
Yeah, we got it, Rich. We got it.
Hi Dan.
So this is Dead Rising 4, you played it at Gamescom.
I did, yeah.
So
this was a timed demo.
So 10 minutes of you just smashing shit.
Yeah, so I start with this big Thor axe. Not a Thor axe, a Thor axe, that's 2 words. Yeah, and you basically go mad for 10 minutes, so I'm just swinging away like a maniac.
So how did it work with the weapons? Did I just give you a load and then did you do much crafting, or was it just...
I don't think I got any crafting
cool.
on the go, because literally with they throw you in, you got 10 minutes, it's like go. They don't explain much, you just kind of left with the demo.
Like a brief, like
No.
This is Dead Rising 4.
No, you get a screen before this showing you the controls and what to do, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll feel right at home if you've played any Dead Rising game. You know where you are with them, right? You've just got to kill hundreds, thousands, millions of zombies.
I used to do that again.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool. There's loads of these special moves with these weapons. So you'll see already this weapon's almost on its way out.
Do you do much exploring?
Yeah, I do actually. I do.
Is that your firework crossbow?
Confession, right? I played this same demo at E3, so I knew a little bit more about where to go and what to do.
Okay. That's
so
handy.
yeah, so I should say as well, new to this is the ability to seamlessly switch between a melee weapon and a ranged weapon like this. So just by pulling like the left trigger, he'll instantly get out like his ranged weapon and start firing with it.
Yeah, because that was always an issue. I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's new to this game, right?
Yep, so it's far less fiddly. I just realised I've walked past a buggy with a Gatling gun strapped to the top. How did I miss that?
That's alright, mate. You've got an axe.
It's right there. Rich, look. Past Rich.
Do you get in it?
No.
You don't?
No. I'm so sorry everyone watching. I don't get in that awesome looking buggy with a Gatling gun. This is the first time I've noticed it. I think I was so preoccupied with just trying to kill as many zombies as I could.
He's covered in blood. That's great.
It's really cool. So yeah, this is the least fiddly Dead Rising game yet, I would say.
Fiddly? I know
The other ones were
fiddly.
No, but they're a little bit fiddly, right?
No.
No, really?
Not
Well, I think
not
they
that I
are.
remember.
No, okay. There's less of the kind of time constraints this time around as well, so you are just sort of free to go nuts.
Except for that 8-minute timer at the top.
Well, yeah, this is for the demo purposes,
Okay,
so you know, one person can't hold the thing.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So yeah, I need a new weapon really. This baseball bat's not really doing it for me, although it's pretty awesome. So yeah, every weapon has these execution moves. You get PP for doing everything.
It's moved on along since Dead Rising 1, which was like, if you get swarmed, you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. God, yeah, you're screwed. But yeah, it's the return of Frank West from Dead Rising 1. Same location as Dead Rising 1, it's Willamette Mall. Except they've built a new mall, I think, on the old site, and it's set at Christmas.
Oh, but this is the city.
So it's the same city, but apparently it's a whole new mall.
But in Dead Rising 1, you just stayed in the mall.
Yeah, exactly. So
you
can...
Was that when you escaped, you had 72 hours and you got out in the trap?
That's it. Yeah. Spoilers. Jeez, Dan. Well, some people haven't played it. They've
well,
only had 10 years
It's coming out next week for...
Oh, yeah, it's the remasters. Yeah, they're out
so
next week.
I just told you.
Yeah, never mind.
But that's like every zombie game, right? Left 4
Exactly.
Dead was the same. Get to the roof.
Of course. So there's these survivors as well, Dan, which you'll be familiar with having played the others. You can rescue them. They're a bit more self-sufficient this time. They're not as dumb. They won't run into crowds and stuff. You can kind of leave them to their own devices, pretty much. But yeah, loads and loads of weapons. You're going to see me picking up some new stuff in a bit, I think. I decided...
Did you get a chance to go in any shops and stuff? I know you played it at E3 as well. Did you go and have a look with the loads of goodies and stuff?
So I think I went into like a place where there's a few cool weapons. I don't know if I went in any shops. There's no kind of action from the mall in this demo.
Okay.
So you are kind of confined to this street and the sort of surrounding buildings. But you see these big flamethrowers and cannons, you have to have the exosuit for that, so that's another new addition for the game.
How'd you get the exosuit?
Big military grade exosuit. You will see, Dan, you will see.
That's a yes.
Well, yeah, isn't it? So I found an assault rifle here, so again, the weapon's very easy to aim and fire now.
These are the boring ones, right? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. Actually, Capcom Vancouver, who I spoke to, they said they've tried to go a bit more silly with this one, so it's a serious story. But with loads of silly stuff. So their basic mantra was, if it's stupid, we should definitely do it.
I love that this is coming from them guys. These are the same guys that did a roller hog. What was it
Yeah,
called?
yeah, the roller hog.
It was
yeah,
called the roller
yeah.
hog, right? Which was
you
a
can do that.
motorbike with
A steamroller.
yeah,
yeah,
with
combined.
spikes in the front.
Yeah, it was amazing. I think there's more of that in this comboed vehicles and stuff. But now you can combo the exosuit as well. So you don't get to see it, but he can like combine it with a Slurpee machine and throw like big Slurpee tornadoes and stuff. And
Really?
throw like
It's
stuff on
always
it.
been balmy. Admittedly, it has got more balmy.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like I used to love Saints Row, and it was like kind of balmy.
Yeah.
But then it went too balmy. Like,
Okay.
With this, I don't think it's possible.
Well, the story's serious, but
Oh, well, that's
apparently
nice.
it's nuts. So yeah, I got the ice sword. It's
Oh,
awesome.
man,
You can
that's
freeze
brilliant.
and then slice them up. Why I chose to pick up a keyboard here, I don't know.
I don't know.
But I was trying to change weapon, and I was sort of struggling a bit. I ate some food by accident, so it's still a little bit fiddly. Some to get some sort of
Well, I
controls to
guess,
get used to.
Like, if you're playing it properly, though, these teething issues will have gone after like 10 minutes.
Well, like I say, I got chucked in at the deep end, just sort of get on with it.
And you're still
Kill
using
zombies.
the keyboard.
And yeah, I'm still using the keyboard. Basically, the D-pad changes weapons, so sort of right on the D-pad's your explosives, left is your ranged weapon, and up and down, I think, cycles your melee
You
weapon.
can hold
So
more
I
than
figured it
that,
out
though,
now.
right?
Yeah, you can hold a whole bunch.
Not infinite, I know.
No.
That's what I was saying.
They also treat stuff like health items in a different way now, so you won't find like cheeseburgers on the floor. They'll be in logical places. But yeah, here's the exosuit that I was talking
Okay.
about. So this is time for me to go on a mental rampage with this.
So, talk about this. How long does it last? Is it infinite?
Basically, it lasts as long as it can take damage, basically.
Oh, okay, so it's like a weapon.
Yeah, so you see the lights on it, those indicate the suit's health.
Yeah.
So once it starts going to like orange and then red, you need to sort of
Okay.
get ready for it
Like
to
a Dead Space
expire.
suit, right?
Kind of, yeah. But this is called the grilled cheese, Dan, because you tear them apart like a
Oh,
grilled
man.
cheese sandwich. It's
brilliant.
awesome. That's what the developer calls it, by the way, the grilled cheese.
Though, Rich.
I know, I just like, I was excited to try out the exosuit. I do pick up, I think, a big minigun, though.
That's cool.
And just rip off an head
Oh, nice.
and chuck it on the floor. So yeah, the exosuit's basically your license to just go nuts and tear zombies to shreds, and it's pretty amazing.
It's 10 minutes of you just smashing zombies. Literally just smashing zombies.
Well, what more do you want, man? So, do you see the lights have gone yellow now?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, what more could you ask for, Dan? Yeah, watch this. Woo!
Oh, man.
How fun is that?
That is fun.
Yeah, right. And but this being Frank West as well, he's got his camera back, so you can take pictures.
Okay.
In the E3 demo, there was a one-off opportunity that I caught on camera. So there's like a military helicopter swooped in, and I took a picture of it. There's those kind of emergent little events you can photograph. Look at this backdrop.
That's pretty
Boom.
cool. Do you know
So,
the story?
Not really. I
Does
think
anyone? Have they talked much about it?
I think they're keeping it maybe slightly under wraps. I guess Frank is just, I don't know, visiting Willamette again and finds that everything's gone to crap. So here we go, minigun. And I think I need to make some space. Here we go. Yeah, we're going on a bit of a minigun rampage. So you can only use these big weapons with the exosuit.
Yeah.
The flamethrower would have been preferable, I think. But the minigun's cool.
That's
Check it
pretty
out.
cool, yeah.
You know, just
I
plough
wanna
through hordes of zombies.
I want to see what vehicles they've done, because the vehicles in the last one were like ingenious.
All right. Well, while
Oh wow, that didn't last.
So yeah,
long.
the exosuit's gone. There you go. It used up its power. But I got another one of these cool Thor axes, so that's cool. I think they call it the Thor axe. There's also a weapon in this called the Gandalf, but it's spelled
Gandalf.
differently to kind of dodge kind of
Copyright.
issues. Yeah, and it fires little garden gnomes.
Oh really?
Little garden gnomes run up to the zombies and explode, little
Oh my
exploding
God.
garden gnomes. So like they have gone overboard with the craziness. But they're like, it's a video game. It should be fun.
Isn't that the thing with Dead Rising though? It's always been crazy
yeah,
weapons.
exactly. Yeah,
Like, because everybody, was it the first one? It had the
Yeah.
Mega Man suit.
that's right. Yeah. And
And
the little Lego
Hell,
heads.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
not Lego. They're from like the trombone thingies.
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
But,
servo bots.
yeah,
that's
but,
it.
But still, like, ever since the first game, it's all about getting the wacky weapons.
Yeah. Well,
So it's-
and dressing up as a woman and stuff
Yeah,
like that as
right?
well.
It's in
yeah,
its roots.
yeah. But yeah, the vehicle's back. You see that little quad bike?
Yeah.
I jump on that.
Oh, okay.
I wish I'd jumped in the buggy with
Oh,
a
that's
Gatling
new
gun,
then, right?
but that's cool.
Was
So
there
a
an
little
ATV
quad
in
bike.
the others?
No, I don't think there was. So I imagine you can combine this with some cool stuff.
I
and-
absolutely adored 4.
yeah.
Was it 4?
Three was great.
Three,
This is 4.
4.
3
Yeah.
was really good.
3 was brilliant.
Yeah, really, really good fun.
It
But it's,
had a good balance of humour and like a horror game where.
This one looks more technically kind of stable as well. The other one had a little bit of kind of texture popping and stuff.
And now he's going for the mission.
So Obscurus, I think, must be the military guys, because
They're killing him,
they're
mate.
popping up. Yeah, I'm working out how to get off the thing.
Okay.
So there we go. So like
Yeah.
this is the clock running down. I'm like, oh no!
Oh, God.
And I'm pretty sure there's an exosuit in that thing. My aim's not great with the axe. So yeah, I'd suit up again.
So there's loads of these exosuits.
There's a few of them scattered about. Yeah, I think they belong to this militia who are kind of knocking about. The flamethrowers there, and I just panicked because I was running out of time. I was like, this big axe will have to do. So I just chopped this guy up.
So 15 seconds, Rich.
I'm like, where are the zombies when you need them? Because how many have I killed? 731. I wanted to get to 1,000 within 10 minutes, and I'm nowhere near. I don't know what the record was, but it was nuts. The record. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the demo.
And that's chop
that guy in half at the end.
Mate. 735. Well done. Well done.
So there you go, and there's a little outro video just to kind of show you what the game's going to contain. So yeah, that was Dead Rising 4, Dan. So what do you think?
It looks good, mate.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Which is what I like.
Yeah.
And that's what out December.
Look at that little car. December 6th, I think. So yeah, look forward to that. So thanks.
Catapult. Awesome.
Yeah. And the sword as well. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Grilled cheese.
Cheers.
Bye.